Hello students, myself Pocoesis, subject biology. Today we will discuss about 2 marks question with explanation on topic number first, reproduction in lower and higher plants. First we will see the format for weightage of marks. First MCQ 1 marks each, number of question 10 marks. Second, very short answer 1 marks each, number of question 8. Short answer 2 marks each, number of question 12, total marks 24. Short answer 3 marks each, number of question 12, total marks 36. 4 last one, long answer 4 marks each, number of question 5, total marks 20. So total paper 98 marks. Next one, complete the following table. The first column organism and second column type of reproduction. Spirogyra fragmentation, Penicillium conidia formation, sponges gimul formation, amoeba binary fusion. First one, Spirogyra, type of reproduction, fragmentation. The parent body break into 2 or more pieces called fragments. Each fragments develop into an individuals. Example, in fungi, Rhizopus, in bryophytes, Erixia, Markensia, and pteridophytes, Selaginella. Next one, Penicillium conidia formation. They are formed in Penicillium and other ascomycetes. Conidia are non-motile spores produced singly or in chains by constrictions at the tip of special hyperbranches called as conidioform. They are produced exogenously. Third one, sponges gimul formation, and the fourth one, amoeba binary fusion. In this process of the asexual reproduction, the parent organism divides into 2 halves, each half forming an independent daughter organism. The resultant offsprings are genetically identical to the parent and to each other. Next question, define grafting and bud grafting. Grafting. Parts of 2 plants are joined in such a way that they grow as one plant. It is a technique of transplanting a part of one plant onto another plant to form a composite plant. The supporting part of the plant is called as stalk, and the plant part that is grafted is called as scion. The new plant has the root system of the stalk and the shoot system, that is the flowers and fruits of the scion. This method is used for fruit trees like apple and rose plant. The stalk is generally disease resistant and scion is superior quality of fruit or flowers. The success of the grafting mostly depends upon the union of the cambium of scion and stalk, which result in organic connection. Second one, bud grafting. Bud grafting is a method of budding in which only one bud is joined on the stalk. The scion consists of the single bud, which is small piece of bark having intact cambium. The bark of the stalk is given an incision deep enough to reach the cambium. The sides of the incised bark are lifted and the bud graft is inserted in the slit with the buds being left exposed. The joint is sealed and bandaged. Example, rose, apple, peach. Within 3 to 5 weeks, the bud graft develops an organic union with the stalk and begin to develop. As soon as the grafted bud sprouts, the stalk is cut above the graft. The leaves and buds of the stalk are also removed below the graft. Next question. Reproduction is an essential process in living organism. Give any two reasons. It leads to continuation of species, and second one, maintain continuity of life. Another significance, reproduction introduce variation in the organism. Useful variation are essential for adaptation and evolution, and life exists on earth due to the reproduction in organism. Next question, give any two significance of asexual reproduction. Only one gametes or sex cells is used and there is fusion of gametes. And next one, produce genetically identical progeny. Another significance, it is a uniparental reproduction. There is a mate is not required. It involves simple process of division and mitosis. It is a quick mode of reproduction. Next question, write a note on grafting. Grafting is an art of joining parts of two plants together in such a manner that they unite and continue their growth as one plant. The plant or the part of the plant on which grafting is done is called stalk or rootstock. The part of another plant which is grafted on the stalk is called scion or graft. The stalk provides root, whereas the scion becomes the top of the new plant. Next question, complete the following chart. Plant name and another column is type of cutting. The blackberry, root cutting. Second one, bougainvillea, stem cutting. Sansevieria, leaf cutting. And rose, stem cutting. The first one, blackberry, is root cutting. These pieces of root which are used to artificially propagate new plant. The root cutting are used in propagation of lemon, orange, raspberry, etc. Second one, bougainvillea, the stem cutting. It is a common method of the plant propagation. 20 to 30 centimeter long piece of 1 year old stem are cut. Their lower ends are dipped in root promoting hormone for several minutes before planting in the soil. Some examples are rose, sugarcane, duranta, citrus, grapes, coffee, clerodendron, tea, croton, china rose, etc. Next one, sansevieria, leaf cutting. Leaf cutting snake plant, it is called as sansevieria, and St. Paulia can be propagated by leaf cutting. Leaves are cut transversely into 2 or 3 parts and planted in the vertical position in the soil. And next one, rose, stem cutting, same as this bougainvillea. Next question, give brief account of vegetative reproduction. Plants reproduce asexually through their vegetative parts, hence the new plant form are genetically identical to their parents. There are also few methods which will not occur naturally in the plants. Next, agriculture and horticulture exploit vegetative reproduction in order to multiply fresh stock of plants, and artificial methods are used to propagate desired varieties according to human requirement. Next question, what are scion and stalk? Part of the stem containing more than one bud, called as scion, is joined onto a rooted plant called stalk. Next question, sketch and label budding in yeast. 1 mark neat and sketch diagram and half marks each correct label diagram. So budding in yeast. In yeast, an outgrowth develops on one side of the cell. Nucleus divides mitotically and one nucleus shifts into the outgrowth, now called as bud. There is unequal division during budding. The young bud is small. It grows in size, gets separated and mature into new yeast organism. Sometimes yeast may bear many buds which may further bear daughter buds. This budding stage in yeast resembles with a genus Torula. Therefore, this condition is called Torula stage and the process is known as torulation. Next question, sketch and label grafting in rows. This is cyan and stalk. Next question, write a note on microspore. Pollen grains are male reproductive bodies produced in pollen sac of anther. They are haploid, means single nucleus, uninucleate, unicellular and spherical or oval in shape. It is with double layered wall called as sporoderm and the outer wall called exine, which is thick and highly resistant and made up of complex substance called sporopollenin, which provides protection. The exine may be spiny or smooth. The inner wall is called intine, which is composed of cellulose and pectin. Thin areas of exine at 2 to 3 places called germ pore. Pollen grains are uniporate in monocot and triporate in dicot. Underline this sentence. It encloses protoplasm with single haploid nucleus. So, any 4 points, half marks each. Next question, give brief account of female reproductive organ in female. Female reproductive organ called as gynoecium. It is the fourth innermost whorl of the flower. It is a female reproductive whorl. It is formed by smaller unit called carpel. The typical carpel has 3 parts: ovary, style and stigma. The ovary is the basal part of carpel. It encloses the ovules which after fertilization develop into seeds, and the style is terminal tubular part of the carpel. Stigma is expanded tip of the style. And function, first function, stigma receive pollen grains during pollination. The style allows the passage of pollen tube towards the ovary, and last one, ovary produces ovules containing female gametes. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.